welcome back to a new video. So in today's video, I finally am getting to check out Beetles gel polishes. I've heard lots of stuff about them and it's actually all good. I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about Beetles. Look though, hollow packaging. Oh, I love it. So these are some they're nude gel polish colours, I think, though some are a little bit more opaque than others. So yeah, but look, I'm going to swatch them anyway so you can see what they're all about, and that there's 3 different collections. So there's Lady with Dreams, Whispers of Love and Veil of Heaven. Each of them has 6 gel polishes in, but we'll get there in a minute. They've also sent me the enamel rhinestone glue gel kit thing and some gorgeous little butterfly nail decorations, which I'm super excited about because I love them. And I was just trying to show you here what comes in the set, but I'll show you anyway. We'll go through everything. So when they arrive, so these were from Amazon. When they arrive, they will be like sealed like this in plastic, and then under the plastic is also that sticker. So the sticker is under the plastic, not over the top. So I just cut everything and it opened out. Inside you get a little leaflet, which is the application guide telling you how to apply it, and then you have 6 individual little bottles. I think the bottles are 12.5 mils. Let me just check. They are 12.5 mils, which is the perfect size for home users. It's obviously, if you're in a salon, you're going to want like the bigger sizes because you'll probably go through more a lot quicker. But these, yeah, look, oh, they're so cute. I love little things. I've just got a soft spot for small things. And that sounds weird, but you know when you see something that's miniature, it's like, oh. Yeah, that's me. So anyway, these are what the bottles look like. They're quite heavy. So they're little bottles, but they've got weight to them, which I really like. There's nothing worse than plastic bottles. I was just dinging them together then. I'm pretty sure they're made of glass. But yeah, anyway, they've got nice weight to them, which I like, which sounds really weird, but it just, when something's heavy, to me, it just sounds, I don't know, I just think of quality. Do you know what I mean? Even though these are very affordable. But anyway, I can't remember what collection this one is that I am swatching, and hang on, C388. C388. That one is, so this collection that I'm doing is Veil of Heaven. So these are, so that was the first coat. Now I think you can do up to 3 coats. So obviously the more coats you do, the more opaque the gel polishes will be. You could even just do 1 if you wanted to, but I stuck with just doing 2, which I think is the average amount of coats that people do generally when they're doing gel polishes. I don't know. So that's those 3. So again, I mean, they're already pretty opaque for 2 coats, considering these are jelly ones. So yeah, it is kind of a mix, I think, in my opinion. See, look, this one is a lot sheerer than that other one, the one on the left of it. Do you see what I mean? I'm going to show you them all together at the end though, so that you can see all the different colours in each of the collections. So again, that's the first coat. I put my hand under it so you could see how sheer or not sheer they were. I really like this colour. It's really nice. It's like a kind of, I don't know, peachy. No, it's like a, I don't know. It's almost verging on, no, I don't know. I just can't describe it, but I like it. And for the set that I'm doing today, I'm going to use 1 colour from each of the collections that I felt went really well together. So that's the second coat. They'll go, oh yeah, right, so here we go. This is the Veil of Heaven collection all together. So you can see some of them are definitely, you see my finger underneath them. So that's the first collection. I feel like as well, nudes are always colours that are quite popular. Especially kind of like for me, for instance, when I do my own nails, I prefer subtle colours. I don't like to draw attention to my hands. I don't know why. I just don't think I like to draw attention to myself, full stop. But yeah, and I just don't think my hands are any different. Anyway, this collection is the Lady with Dreams, this one. And you'll notice that these have got either a shimmer or a glitter in them. So these ones, probably my favourite. Just because I've got an itchy, I've got to take my watch off for a minute because it's making my, You know when you know Apple Watches, those of you that have Apple Watches, the silicone straps bring me out in a rash. But so I've got like some, sorry, that's 2 coats. Sorry, shut up, Nats, about the look. Oh, that one on the right is lovely. I love them all, actually. This, look how cute this one is. See, like, this just screams kind of like, I kind of want to say like wedding nails. Look. Oh, they're just so nice. Or just everyday nude nails with shimmer or a glitter. But it's really subtle. It's not, you know, like some gel polishes, you get like the big chunks of glitter. I don't particularly like the big chunks of glitter in gel polishes. I quite like the more subtle ones. And like, obviously, if I want glitter, I can add my nail sugar glitters to them. But these with that, just that subtle hint of sparkle, I just think is really elegant and classy. Is that the right words? I'm not quite sure. Definitely elegant, I'd say. So this is after the second coat. I will pop those into the lamp. See, look, you can see there. Is that, hang on, was that the first coat? No, that was the second coat. Yeah. So again, look, some are definitely sheer, like that one's quite opaque, whereas these, that's quite opaque. But yeah, some of them are definitely, yeah, you see what I mean? There's kind of like a mix, but most of them are a bit more on the sheer side. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So then the last one must be Whispers of Love. These ones, you've got some more darker, like these are kind of deeper reddy pinks. I think, would you say red? I don't even know if that's a red. I'm so rubbish at describing colours, which is probably a good thing that I'm swatching them so you can actually see them. See, from this first coat, they all look quite similar, but see, they're quite sheer. We'll do the second coat, and it definitely darkens them up. Also, if you do want to apply 3 coats to make them more opaque, the nice thing about these is it's not I'd say these gel polishes are more on the thinner consistency, so you can add 3 coats and I don't think it would make your nails, you know, like some gel polishes you can add 3 coats and top coat and they look really bulky. I don't think you'd have that issue with these because they are a thinner viscosity. Do you know what I mean, Ari? This soft white I really like. I'm going to call it a soft white because it's not opaque. It's more on the sheer side. And I really like it. We're going to use that one today from this collection. There was a hair on the end there I had to get. And then I had to just put a little bit more on the end before I cured it because that would have bugged me. So this is the second coat. So these are more kind of beigey. You've got like the 2 beige colours. So the other 3 were kind of more dark colours. And then these are more subtle colours. There we go. Oh, they're so sweet. There we go. That's the whole collection. That was that Whispers of Love? That one, I think it was. Gorgeous. I'll leave the link to these down below. I've also got a 10% off code for you that's available during September for both the US and the UK Amazon stores for Beetles. So yeah, it's Natalie BT10. So I'll leave the links all down below anyway, along with the specific product links for the UK. But the UK and the US Amazon websites I will link down below as well. The Amazon Beetles store websites I'll leave below. This was the rhinestone. I didn't think they were sending this to me. I thought they were going to send me a gel liner. Maybe she didn't have the gel liner and then she decided to send these instead. I just thought I've got loads of crystals and stuff anyway, so I thought, but yeah, anyway, but this was really nice because again, for a home user, this kind of thing would be great. I mean, even for someone in a salon. And then look, these were I sped this up a bit because I slowed it down here. I absolutely fell in love with these. Look at that butterfly. I love it. They're like what do they call them? Decoration or charms, you know, like nail charms. or decorations, I don't want to call them, but these were the butterfly ones, and I just thought they were ever so pretty. And I don't have anything like these. I have quite a lot of like nail decorations and stuff, but these I do not. So I was like, oh, I'd love to try those, please. Right, so these are the colours I'm going to use for the nails. I've got C390 from Veil of Heaven, C544 from Whispers of Love, and C3530, sorry, from Lady with Dreams. So yeah, I thought choose one from each and then you can't go wrong. Well, I mean, you could. So one of them is a plain nude, one of them is a glittery nude, and one of them is the white. So I'm going to do an ombre first of all, and I'm going to do it slightly differently than I have been doing it. I've put the gel polish on about halfway, and I've blended it down with my ombre brush, and I've cured it. Then I'm going to take the white, I've added that up about halfway at the bottom. Then I'm going to blend it up with my ombre brush, and I will cure that. Right, and then I'm going to go in with my second coat. This time I'm going to take it slightly like down just a little bit further. And again, I'm going to use my ombre brush to, yeah, I thought I'd go up a little bit more, or down, sorry, a little bit more, to blend the colour down. Make sure every time you go switch from the different colours, you just clean your brush off. So we've gone, that's the nude. And then I will cure that. And then we will add some white. So again, I'm taking it up. I think that's probably a little bit further up than it was the last coat. And you just blend that. And they just blended together, like, effortlessly. I was like, oh, that was easy. Which was great news. So yeah, that's going to go in the lamp. And this is the, so this is the plain nude. I can't remember what the colour was. I like this. I think this was probably my, well, actually it was one of my favourite colours. But I felt like this went really well with the glittery one that I picked. So that's 2 coats. 2 coats of that. And then I decided I'm going to add a coat of the shimmery one that I've chosen. This is actually a really, really fine hollow glitter. But I just think it's not masses. Or there's not masses of glitter in it. There's just enough to make to just give it a little bit of sparkle. It's just so pretty. And then I thought, right, let's just go over the pink on the ombre, because why not? Let's just go mad. There we go. So that'll go in the lamp again. And I was curing these for 30 seconds, but I think you're supposed to do them for 60. But so if you're doing it on yourself, definitely cure them for 60. But I just cured them for 30. But they seem to cure absolutely fine with no issues at 30. And that was in a LED lamp. So, right, that's 2 coats of white. Then I'm going to do 2 nails with 2 coats of C390, which is the plain one. Right, now we're going to use the gems and stuffs. This is the gem glue that's in the kit. Now, this wasn't runny. I mean, it ran. You can see it's moving, but it wasn't gonna... So it does move, but it's... Oh, look, I was trying to show you here. It's a thicker viscosity. It's like on the thicker side. I've got some gem glues that are quite runny, and I've got some that are really thick. And this one was more on the thicker side, which is great if you're doing, especially for doing crystal clusters. So if I was to get a gem glue, I would always prefer to pick a thicker one, especially for clusters. Anyway, it doesn't matter, it's personal preference. But, oh, sorry, I had to burp, that's so gross. Right, I'm going to cover the whole nail with this gem gel. And at this point, I wasn't too sure what I was going to do. But I just thought, right, we'll cover the whole nail. And I'm using this brush that came in with the kit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the wax pencil and pick up the butterflies and place them onto the white nail where I want them. I absolutely love that big butterfly at the top. I think that's gorgeous. I'm going to take 2 of the smallest gold ones. So we've got the smaller one under the bigger butterfly, and then an even smaller one under the smaller you know what I mean. And actually I was expecting that big one to run away while I was putting the other ones on, but it didn't. It pretty much stayed put, which I really liked. Then over the top of all of the gem gel, which I've cured for 60 seconds, I am going over with some top coat. They didn't send me any top coat, so this is one that I already have in my collection. I would have liked to have tried the top coat, but it's fine. I'm not saying, oh, they didn't send me top. I'm not saying that at all. I just, yeah, you just have gel polish and normally a top coat. But do you know what I mean? I'm not... Anyway, look, I'm going around the butterflies with the top coat. That is going to give the butterflies added security and hopefully longevity on the nail, if you don't mind bigger charms like that on your nails. I think they look super pretty. Then obviously all the other nails will need top coating. I only do the ombre one for now though, because this sparkly one, I'm going to put a crystal cuff on just because you can't beat a classic crystal cuff. I'm going to use some of the clearer crystals. So for the center, I've used one of the bigger clear crystals that's in that tray that they sent. And then around the outside of that center one, I'm going to place some of the smaller ones so that as you go towards the outside edge of the nail, the crystals taper down in size. Do you know what I mean? I've got to stop saying that. Do you know what I mean? And then what I'm going to do is I've grabbed some caviar beads. I wish I'd grabbed some gold ones because I feel like the gold and the clear would have gone better with the butterflies. But I've got silver caviar beads and I'm putting them in between each of the crystals in that uncured gem rhinestone gel, whatever they, can't remember what they call it. And I will just sort those out and sort of shuffle them a little bit into a more uniform place before I pop it in the lamp. But you can't beat a classic crystal cuff, can you? There you go. Look at that. Lovely. Pop it in the lamp. And then when I come to top coat this, I will butt the top coat right up to the crystals and the caviar beads, but I won't go over them. If you go over the crystals with top coat, they'll lose their facets and they won't sparkle. Then I'm obviously going to top coat this one. I also then decided to do a second nail of this plain nude because, yeah, there we go. It just looked better like that. So that's them finished. I hope you liked them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing so that you don't miss any future content from myself. I'm going to leave the Beetles Amazon websites for the UK and the US down below, along with the product links to the UK items. But God bless, love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.